Nobody says this out loud, but most people are living the same life. Wake up, go to work, chase money, distract yourself, sleep, repeat. And they call that living. But here's the problem. The more you chase this materialistic way of existence, the less you understand why you're chasing it all, and eventually, you stop questioning it. Manly Hall warned that materialism has taken control of the system, turning human beings into parts of an economic machine where security is gained at the expense of the soul, mind, and body. Listen to that again. You are being rewarded for ignoring what really matters, and everything around you reinforces it. Make more money, get more status, look more successful. But nobody asks what's really going on. Are you actually fulfilled? Simone Weil warned that money becomes dangerous when it becomes your only motive, because it replaces meaning with numbers. Numbers are addictive. They're clear, they're measurable, they make you feel like you're winning, even when you're not, so then you keep going. More money, more validation, more attention. And now your entire life is being constantly quantified through content, controlling perception, sharing, announcements, or validation. Views, likes, followers. You're not living your life, you're measuring it. But that's exactly what this has become. Zbigniew Brzezinski pointed out that modern society is built on materialism, inequality, and constant consumption. This isn't accidental, it's by design. It's structural. The system works because you keep chasing. And the moment you begin to question, it starts to lose power. That's why distraction is everywhere, because a distracted person never questions anything. Cornel West said we're becoming addicted to superficial things while losing connection to truth, justice, and love. And you can feel it. People are more connected than ever and more empty than ever. That's not a coincidence, that's the result. Materialism doesn't satisfy you. It keeps you unsatisfied, so you keep chasing and chasing, until one day you realize something uncomfortable. Even if you got everything you wanted, it's still not enough. Rudyard Kipling said one day you'll meet someone who doesn't care about money, power, or status, and in that moment, everything changes, because you finally see it. There's another way to live, and it has nothing to do with what you own. Even John F. Kennedy warned that a society cannot afford to be materially rich and spiritually poor, because when meaning disappears, people don't collapse, they drift. They lose direction, they lose purpose, they lose themselves, and all that's left is consumption. Society is easier to control that way. Manly P. Hall said, "We don't escape the world by leaving it, but by outgrowing it." That's the shift. Not rejecting money, not rejecting success, but seeing it clearly for what it is, understanding that it was never the goal, only the distraction. Real wealth was never supposed to be external. It's awareness, it's clarity, it's understanding yourself without needing validation from the world. And once you see that, the system stops controlling you. So ask yourself, if everything you're chasing disappeared tomorrow, who would you be? If material things all of a sudden meant nothing, where would your value as a person come from? Because that answer is who you actually are.